gods and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck like it's like so much stuff is like so triggering me, right? But if it dies, I'ma just talk to y'all when I get to my spot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm traumatized, y'all. Traumatized. Please don't think for any moment that because I'm aware of what I'm aware of, because I'm so strong, you know, or any of that shit, any good stuff, please don't think that I'm not traumatized. I'm traumatized, y'all. That's why it's like when people be saying like, oh, I'm, you know, like I'm bitter and stuff like that. Like you have no idea, you know. Y'all haven't been in fight, flight, or freeze the way I have, you know, and trauma the way I have, you know, all my life. Y'all haven't been through that. Even just me without the street stuff right now. Like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like if I was to if I was to take like a random person, right, and if you was to just be with me for a day, I guarantee it you won't make it through like half of that day. Like if you just are with me, like literally, like I'm saying, all right, you're with me for the day. Anything I'm doing or going to do, anywhere I go, you gotta follow me, and you gotta go through whatever I go through. Y'all wouldn't make it through half the day. Like the first like hour, a second, hour and a half, y'all would be like crying, you know. Y'all be crying, and then that's not even to say if I even give y'all the issues that I have. You know what I'm saying? Due to what also comes with this cold, you know. Like I told y'all, when fight, flight, or freeze, how the brain works, you know, that cortisol gets released. As that gets released repeatedly, it don't matter. Like your brain doesn't go, oh, it's not your fault that you're in this situation, so I'm not going to release cortisol. Your brain doesn't do that. You get what I'm saying? So even though all of this stuff is in French ways, it's abuse to this monetary system I'm living in, and all of that, how it trickles down, my brain is still trying to react to like defend, you know, to protect, you know, and it's like you know, as that gets released, you know, constantly in my brain on a reg, you know, multiple times a day, different situations, different attacks and stuff, you know, not to mention like the cold also, right? All of this together, like it's caused my body like complications over time, you know. This is the real reason why like I'm having like digestive problems and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like I can literally feel it in my body, y'all. Like I can feel it. I can feel when my body is releasing cortisol and I'm trying to like calm my body down. Like y'all might think I'm crazy. I can literally feel that shit. You know? I can feel my body like in fight, flight, or freeze. I can feel that shit. You know? And then not even to mention because of the it's just been a lot done to me. But I know like people that abuse me, they want me confused. They want me to not believe in myself. They want me, oh, that's irrelevant. You know, because there's not a day that I don't believe in myself. If I didn't believe in myself, I wouldn't have been able to get this far, you know. I wouldn't have accomplished what I already accomplished and stuff like that. You know, regardless of what anybody thinks about those accomplishments. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have been able to stay steadfast from people that abuse me. You know, that was trying to make it look like something else. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been able to do all of this. But what I want to talk about now, though, is this. What I want to talk about, yo, is this. Because I got like a lot of downloads earlier. Like a lot. About a lot of different stuff. You know, but one of the things that I know this system's been able to go on because we're divided. You know what I'm saying? we're divided and we're trying to find individual success, right? And we're like in competition with each other and stuff like that, right? But the majority of us don't even reach that level of success of why we're divided about. Like, let's just be real, you know? Then, right along with that, to add to that, right? The people that's in these positions that we like really, really look up to, right? And stuff like that, you know what I mean? That we see and we're like, we look up like, yeah, people like, you gotta be like that person, you gotta be like that person. A lot of these people are like the biggest sellouts, even if not in just the music industry or anything, like just in general, these companies, even if they're not considered a celebrity, but they're making well over 6 figures, 7 figures, like, you know what I mean, in control of a lot. Why do you think that they have that? Because they got to be groomed in a certain way even before they even got there. You get what I'm saying? Then they got to maintain that way of being like. They show any indifference of not being like that, they'll lose that. You know, faster than them having the false excitement of having it. You get what I'm saying? So you got to realize this, y'all. Like, so it's just I'm seeing like a lot more guys talking about it now. It's just so insane to me how it's like stuff that we all as black people can agree on, but yet we're still playing this game. Like, basically what I'm saying is them even forcing us being in a monetary system, and you know we got to pay bills for natural resources and stuff, and be like, oh, I got to pay rent. Like, that's not even cutting it no more at this point. Like that sounds bogus with really what's going on at this point. You could talk to any random black person, and we saying everything is from a collective majority standpoint, right? We know these people don't like us. We all know that. I don't even care how much we don't like each other. We know these people don't like us. You know? Even for us that might not fuck with each other, don't like each other, that's organic, that's neuromelanated. I guarantee you I could find the next neuromelanated being that don't like me for whatever reason. And I can just say certain stuff, and I guarantee you that brother gonna agree with me. I guarantee y'all that. You know what I'm saying? What we going through. I guarantee it. You know? So really, like, what is we really doing right now, y'all? We know these people don't like us. We know these people are living off the genocide in which this foundation was built on, even if we don't know all the things that took place. You know what I'm saying? We know that these are the descendants of the same forefathers that fed our children to crocodiles. You know? That did experimentations on us as they still do today. Right? We know this. Through this way of life, this ideology, these infringed ways, you know, from like what a level of embarrassment, you know, it's to your point that let me calm down real quick. I'm not trying to get to your testament, but I know I can't even say at this point, not a lot of brothers feel how I feel. I know a lot of y'all feel how I feel. You know, y'all just don't, it's many different reasons. A lot of it is a lot of us knowing how close we are. So we're looking at it from a standpoint of like, damn, this shit's almost over, so let me just wait it out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting these people trigger me in any way. Nothing like that. Even today, as soon as I go in here, I'm not coming back outside. It's too fucking cold. They're not gonna freeze me. You know, I care about not freezing than not having a job. You know, because there's still places, even if it's not a lot of places that I can go in, but there's still places that I can go in to make it through the cold. You know, like I can't function around this shit. Like I'm not even gonna tell y'all that what I'm about to do, but yeah, like it's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot. You know, both. I feel like one of the biggest lessons that I learned off a lot of demons I escaped is not to talk about my next moves or really what I got going on entirely. I mean, I never really did talk about that, but even a little bit that I did talk about that type of stuff, I don't be wanting to talk about that shit no more. Because a lot of people have unhealthy attachments to me. Like a lot of people just want to know what I'm doing, just to see that I'm not going forward or I haven't made it to a certain level. But you know, if they was or when was in my life, you know, they was very toxic for me. They was unhealthy. They wasn't for my growth. They wasn't filling my cup up. They was draining me. You know, they was stealing my energy and giving it to other people, you know?
Route 29 and Russ Road.
I just learned to be a certain way. You know? Man, I miss Brittany so much, man. I swear to God, I miss that girl so fucking much. Like, she don't even know, man. Let me. God, you say I look like your uncle. Well, you know what's crazy? I am my uncle, though. I definitely got a niece. You know?
Main Street and T Avenue.
Hold up real quick, y'all. I gotta put this out real quick, and I'm gonna get right back on. Hold up real quick.
Judicial